Herm Jack. Yo. What's up, everybody? It's episode 14. Once again, it's the motherfucking podcast. Right here is your boy Herm Jack.
Mr. Dolphin.
Once again, here to get y'all the news, the scoop, whatever you need, man. Yo, how was your week, man?
Just a regular old typical week.
Okay.
Yeah, just a regular typical week. Working. Finally trying to get that dang on garage out there cleaned out, man. I think that might be.
Oh, the joint in there?
Yeah.
What's in there?
A lot of bull crap, man. Animals. Man, I'm at the.
He got a baby zoo.
Yeah.
Zoo.
It's kind of bad back there, man. I'm about to clear it out. I'm about to work on that this winter. Might have me a nice man cave, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be something nice.
Okay.
It's going to be something nice. It's about time I get to it.
Well, what's some strippers in there?
Oh, hey, man.
No,
Yeah, for my back.
This is a
That's
joke.
like,
We just joking. No,
Yeah,
we don't do strippers no more.
Nah, man. But, yeah, man. I've been trying to work on that, and that's about it, man. Try to stay away from these maniacs out here.
And it is still, man. You said they was popping the other day.
Yeah, and I heard shots, man. Look, I heard shots. Seen a black car coming down my street. Like 3 minutes later, black car coming down the street. They dipping out. Police right behind them. Woo! Two of them. Woo! Put them over down the street. I mean, I don't know if they was the shooters or anything, but yeah, man, it's going.
Man,
A little young. Them cats couldn't be no older than 15, 16 years old, man.
Wow.
Little babies. I'm like, what?
Wow.
Yeah, me and Lynn was out on the
The true young bulls.
right. Yeah, me and Lynn Smith was out sitting on the porch, man. They come riding past. I'm like, look at these little with their pandemic mask on.
Robin in the blue mask.
Right, man.
And the nurse mask.
Flew right past the stop sign.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's ill, man.
Yeah, man.
But my week, mine was basically typical. I'm working 6 days, but I get a text from my kid's mother, and she like, yo, Tanzania. Well, my daughter Tanzania. She like, your daughter got engaged. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, I see that, man.
I'm like, wow,
beautiful
man.
thing,
So
man.
I guess you could say that.
Yeah, it was on
know what I'm
Facebook,
saying?
man. It was on Facebook.
Yeah. I wish you would have called and said, Daddy, guess what? You know what I'm saying? I got it from her mom, but it's all good. I was like, oh man, I'm like, man, now I gotta, scrap up. As a man, as a father,
Yeah.
your daughter getting married, at least you should pay for it. Obviously, I can't rub two niggas together just to find a penny. But I'm gonna get something for my daughter. I'm gonna rob a couple stores and everything. I had you together. I might not be there, but you'll be furnished. You know what I'm saying? But no, and anyway, it's weird now where you put yourself in a marriage position, and then your child ends up being engaged and get married, and it's like, whoa,
Yeah, man. I mean, it's a big thing, man.
You be soon in that position also. Right. It's just, it's just like, you still think of them as a little kid, girl.
Right, yeah.
And, they basically grown.
Right.
And, doing their own things in life and just, I'm all good for it, man. Her dude, Terry, he seemed like a good guy.
He seemed like it. I mean, well, from what I've seen, let me say, I don't know. I ain't.
You know what, man. He
sometimes you can look at him and tell.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what, man? He probably owe him pool joint that night. He probably chill with my little daughter. Like, I gotta go to work. Probably, getting, at the club, getting money on the side, and just let kind of sit pulling dice all night. You know what I'm saying? He could be one of them guys.
Got him a little boom boom room.
Yeah, you got him a boom boom room. You know what I'm saying? You never know, man. We always all jokes, Terry. I'm just messing with you, man. You're a good guy. Congratulations to my daughter.
Congratulations, Taz.
And Terry, and the best wishes. And yeah, Taz, we will be getting together. Hopefully, we can make things blow. And anyway, besides that, man, we been on kids, because we on kids. Now let's take it back. I was looking recently on the gram, and I seen, LeBron James' son, hitting the kill. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
I don't know why he did that.
Right.
But he was hitting the kill, man. And some people made it a big deal. Some people ain't making a fuss. I don't think the reporters. I never heard none of the reporters questioning LeBron James about it.
Right.
And whatever. I'm sure LeBron saw it and talked to him or whatever, things of that nature, and other such. So what I'm saying is, out of the year 2000, out of the era of this and that, and it's legal to do this and legal to do that. Say if you saw your son on the ground, or your son on the ground hitting the kill, what would you do, and what do you feel is a legal age for a kid to hit the kill?
Oh, a legal age for a kid.
Or our limit, or whatever. Because listen, they after you give them a hug and kisses, they doing whatever.
Right.
So it's only you can tell them to stop, and all they gonna do is make them.
Yeah, they gonna get sneakier.
And have more. So let's get on to the real logistic matter. We just saying marijuana. I ain't saying far as
anything.
Yeah, harmful like pills and cocaine and things like that. We talking about marijuana. So how do you feel?
Well, I ain't too surprised about young kid hitting kill. It's everywhere.
Right.
But it just happened to be LeBron James, so everybody try to blow it up and everything.
Right.
But it is what it is. As far as kids, they shouldn't smoke, man. Marijuana, we started off at a young age, and it just I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but it just kind of slow you down, if you ask me, man. And as a kid, the right age would be right, I guess, when they grow up, turn 18, I guess. So, if they indulge, if they turn 18, hit the kid. But I wouldn't allow my kid to smoke in my house, regardless.
I agree. See, for me, like, say if my son, I call him hitting the marijuana, kill, or whatever y'all want to call it. Maybe I'm too old school.
The loud,
or whatever. I would be a little bit upset, of course. It depends on the age. Because like right now, no, you do not want your kids to do anything, participate in nothing. But like I was saying, as soon as they leave you, ain't no telling what's going on, man. And I say, for me, y'all parents might get mad. It's a hood disclaimer. The words, these words that we say today is by Herm Jack and the Dolphin. So if I decided, I'll say about 15, because see, I know he in school. What are you thinking? I wouldn't say him. Okay, let me try to tie myself.
Whoa!
Let me try to tie myself about it.
Whoa!
Okay, what I'm trying to say is,
man,
I do not want him or her to really be an addict, but what can I really say, man? And, I'm not gonna let him smoke in my house, and no, I would not. As not to say that I don't. I'm not like an avid smoker, but like if my son said, "Dad, let me hit the weed with you," what the hell is you talking about? For one, I don't do it, and for two, what is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know.
You say 15 though, bro?
I say 15, bro.
Yeah, man, like you said already, they in school, man, and
It's not, man, believe me, man, it was guys my age. I mean,
right, when we was young, man, we was,
some
yeah.
boys, man,
But how well did we pay attention in school when we was doing it?
they probably don't pay attention now. They're too busy on their damn phones and
Right.
looking at these little girls out here.
Right, so 15, man, that's, woo.
I'm gonna just tell them now, like, yo, I don't really want you to do it, man, but I don't want you to do it every day.
Right.
And I don't want you to be a scapegoat of it. And I want you to understand.
They starting off with that habit, man. If they start off at 15, man, they have a nice, strong weed habit, man.
Man,
by
you can
18.
You can catch a weed habit in 2 weeks, a week.
Right. I mean,
you know, it's like I know.
you don't want that weed habit neither, man. Because then when you get to depending on it, definitely at a young age, man. I don't know, man, but you know, it is, you know, at a young age like that, man. But I mean, like you said, we ain't gonna be able to stop it,
man. I just, I ain't say 13.
right?
Hell, let's be that a lot of kids getting, they get promiscuous or adventurous, curious at 13.
Yeah.
We talking about some, marijuana.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? We don't want our kids doing that, man. Like, but, and at the same time, you have to learn. There is repercussions to that. Now, you smoking, you be lazy all day. You ain't gonna get no work done.
You gonna wake up and you gonna be 40 years old, still on that same couch, man.
So there's things you gonna have to be aware of, man.
Right.
So,
I mean, that's it. 15, man. Whew. I know that's when they usually start though, for real. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I started probably around that age back in the day.
right.
I'm good now, but
I ain't smoking till I was 18.
oh yeah.
How remember was I smoking?
Oh yeah, you wasn't.
I wasn't smoking a damn thing.
Man.
So I turned 18, man. I realized I was a loser. So I'm out here kicking with some more losers, and we do loser things.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Yeah, I didn't know you was 18, man.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but I started at a young age. It wasn't no everyday thing. Used to go to school. The barn. Y'all remember all that, man. The ticket, man. Man, it was an issue, and I didn't really see nobody doing it how we was doing that tipping. Cause it was like almost a shame, but.
Well, now you're taking it to like.
Yeah. I don't even want to go there, man.
So like. So man, to that, man. My message is to each their own. For each parent, you decide whatever you feel like with your kid, and whatever. Teach them the pros and cons about it. And hell, be upfront with them, man. You be upfront with them, they be upfront with you, man. And you won't have to. You will see your kid on a book or ground doing something crazy. Anybody's kid. And pray it would rather be like some marijuana than kid doing something that they're gonna regret for the rest of their lives. So
I remember when my son was young, him and his nephew, his cousin, Kool-Aid and sugar. Put it on the ground. Candy crack. We got upset with him on that. Like, you can't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? I had to check him about that, and he was young. You know what I'm saying? He was pretty young. Candy crack, with like some white powder substance or whatnot. But, yeah, man. Yeah, I had to check him about that. But I talked to him young about that. About posting things on the gram, and you got to be careful. I mean, because folks take things the wrong way sometimes. And that goes for you adults too. God dang it. Yeah,
that's
man.
true, man.
That goes for you adults too. I'll be posting some crazy stuff online.
But yeah. Well, that's another.
Yeah, that's another
The
topic.
time with that.
Yeah.
But man, we gonna switch it up, man. You know, this Tuesday, man. This Tuesday, bro. Donald Trump, Joe Biden will be the first of 3 presidential debates in Cleveland, man. Tuesday. You know, it's getting closer and closer, man. You know, you're gonna hear from this corner, Trump says this. From that corner, Biden says that. I don't know how, you know, if you done caught up on anything lately about it, but you know.
What I think
Do
about
you watch the debates? You never watch the debates? Why not?
I mean, because they all full of shit to me, man. Every president been full of
But
shit.
right now, yeah, that's true. But right now, you know, Biden do hold a little. He do hold a little low. I mean, a lead in the polls.
Oh,
Just yeah. Right now, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Trump right now, you know, throwing jabs at him. You know, just
oh yeah. I mean,
little
you know,
lies
it's a
and
debate.
things. You know, yeah.
Right.
But like, okay, back to what you were saying. You never watched the debates.
No, I'm not. Yeah.
I think you're gonna have to watch it this week.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna do it. You know, for the simple fact that I'm gonna stay up on this. But I mean, I said it before, man. I don't think it's. I think it's just it's like a sport or something, man. How can I say this? A debate. It's all for show. I mean, I don't know. Ain't nobody gonna help us out in no type of way unless we help ourselves. So, I ain't too much on Biden. I ain't too much on Trump. They having Trump parades on Tusk and all type of stuff. I don't care.
For what I do know, I know you know, I know you know you don't care about Biden, but you know, only thing I'm right now I'm kind of with Biden because you know Kamala, you know got a black lady being a vice president or whatever, and I just know he being a little bit older, and they say he kind of getting not amnesia but dementia, and you know he's stumbling on his words, and sometimes he forget what he say and things of that nature. You know, Trump gonna clown on him, and they also gonna well. I'll bring that up later about a little Lawler 91 and 91 crime bill. You know, he gonna try to get him about that, and I know both guys really probably ain't the best right now, but right now we want him because I do want a little bit of change to get us
right.
Yeah. And then you know at the same time, Trump is doing his best for people. You know what I'm saying? He trying to swallow up the mail-in votes, the mail-in ballots, taking away some mailboxes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he can take away postcard mailboxes and stuff. You know, you mail it in. Who's to say they grab that and just dump it off somewhere? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know,
and
you know he gonna if he get back, man, he gonna try to cut down a little bit of the health care, man. Shut the head, you know. We already paying everybody. You know, you paying a pretty penny right now. Like you know, paying like $150, $200 a month. Imagine he get back in and get with the healthcare people, man. Man, your percent probably 50-50. You know what I'm saying?
So what's Biden's healthcare plan? Is he trying to get back to Obamacare or?
Well,
no, they didn't take that away. Did they?
No, Obamacare is not taken away. It's kind of we tweaked like the Bible. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know too much about what he's trying to do about the healthcare, but I know it's not what Trump trying to do. And anyways, Trump just trying to control. Trump is being a big bully, and he just trying to pump on a little bit more 4 years of hate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's one thing we gotta get rid of, man. All this hatred, man. I mean, and it ain't even on our part. So, what can we actually do about it?
Listen, a lot of people a lot of people is gonna follow by what he do and what he say, and keep America great again. I am so proud to be American. And you know, I'm proud to be American too, but protect me just like y'all protected. Y'all got these rules. Y'all got these laws. Give us a little bit of leeway, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure everything would be great. But you know, like this Tuesday, I'll be at work. But if not, I would try to watch it off of recording because, you know, we will be back here next Sunday discussing about it and seeing who real, who sound fake, and who's Jake. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, you know, they're going to try to trash talk each other for a little bit.
oh yeah.
You already know that.
So, you know, like, prime
Trump's pretty
example,
good at that.
I'm glad that you said that. Prime example, you know Trump gonna get him about the 91 crime law.
Right.
Where,
What affected us.
yeah, it affected all like the black people, you know, cocaine and drugs, man. It stuck us, man. And you know, he's saying, you know, now he apologized. He wrote, you know, Bill Clinton was a part of that too.
Right, hell yeah. Everybody
So, you know,
loved Bill.
everybody loved Bill, but
Bill
did let it go. But he signed off on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know, in the '90s, man, people was getting stuck.
Right.
He was getting jammed, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know, he apologized. He was talking about back then it was a different time. They was trying to stop the war against drugs and you know, yada yada
But
yada.
think about it, a war
blah,
against
blah,
drugs,
blah.
man. Should you have a war against drugs? Or should you just try to help some people that got issues? You know what I'm saying? It's like they made it into like, oh, it's a war against drugs. I mean, come on, that's a little bit too much. If folks that actually got habits and whose communities is shitty and they might lean to selling or might lean to taking drugs or whatever. I mean, it happened in all low poverty communities.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The drugs get put, like we always be saying, we don't own the planes, we ain't flying it over here and everything. But it happened to ends up in the black communities.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't know, man. It's crazy.
But yeah, you know, I'm sure Biden gonna talk about Trump, his messed up deals and how he jacked people in the when the recession came with the houses and he had a little house thing, you know, he was trying to teach people how to get houses and stuff, and then when the recession came, you know, they took the people's houses, man. A lot of people's houses got took, man, here. So, you know, yeah, he was a part of that, man. You know, I'm sure you're gonna get him with all types of stuff, man, and so on and so on. So, man, you know, we're gonna keep watching, you know, Tuesday, man. I hope everybody, you know, you want to vote, you want to understand some things. I ain't say watch it all, but at least watch something to understand what a debate is and what type of bills they pass and what type of situations they trying to do to affect a better nation or a better country for us. As far as even with global warming, education, small businesses, also including small black businesses. These are things we gotta know. I mean, they might talk a little bit of jibber jabber, but it's things you gotta understand. You know what I'm saying?
Another thing, I mean, local politics, man. I mean, we talked about that last week, man. You know, we always throw that in there. That's what I'm concerned about. I'm concerned about them. You know, just a better.
Concerned about what now? Who?
Local politicians.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I know it, but it all trickles down. It all trickles down.
Right, but I ain't seen no difference between that man president, not Obama. I ain't seen no difference, man, between, you know, what we go through. So that's why, you know, I ain't too much in it.
Well, you know.
But,
okay.
yeah, I'm gonna definitely check it
But
out.
we'll keep in tune, and next week we'll let you know what's going on, man.
Definitely check it out too. Yeah.
So, you know, we're gonna, cause, you know, the last topic is very serious, kind of heartbreaking or whatever, you know. This week in Kentucky, the Attorney Grand General Daniel Cameron, you know, came with the grand jury decision to not charged the 3 officers with the death of Breonna Taylor, but they charged Britt Hankinson with endangering the fire into a neighbor's apartment.
Right.
So, none of them was charged, but only one. But he was charged by shooting in a wall, I guess, to another neighbor's apartment. And once again, it's another
justified homicide.
Another justified homicide for a no-knock warrant, which her boyfriend did not hear him say this is a warrant of the police. Kicks in the door, just starts shooting.
Yeah.
Took 6 months. No verdict. Dropped the case, dismissed, whatever you want to call it, quit it. Dog.
Yeah. I mean, it's now. I'm not even getting mad no more. I'm just numb, cause it just seems like it's just keep happening. It just keep happening. Then they folks want to get to pulling up stuff. Or, she was this, she did that, she. Anybody, do this really justify? Why are folks always trying to bring up some shit in the past to justify a killing, man? When it just make me numb, man. It makes me numb. It's like, I don't know, man. We need to do something about it. I don't know what, but
out of 12 witnesses, one said they heard him not. All it took was one. Heard him say the police. Out of 12 witnesses, one.
oh wow, yeah, they paid them off for something.
Did something, man. Did something.
Yeah,
Man.
they did something.
And the Attorney General, a black man, Daniel Cameron.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you gonna really sit here and come up on this podium and present to the world a not guilty verdict?
This made me numb, man, when I heard about it.
All skin folk ain't kinfolk, my mistake. All skin folk ain't kinfolk.
Oh, that's for sure, man.
And this dude that even had the guts.
Well, he had to address it. He had to address it.
He had to address it, but deep in your mind, you knew everything was wrong. But you gonna let this.
Right. But.
And it was for her old boyfriend. They was looking for her old boyfriend, claiming he still getting packages at the house.
Okay, yeah.
That probably was not true.
Right. Then they want to, like I said, they want to bring up shit like that.
And they already had him under, they already got her boyfriend. Before they even kicked in the door, already had him.
You see what I'm saying, man? How? Come on, man. And then they get mad when motherfuckers get mad enough to start tearing shit the fuck up. I don't care, man. That's what comes with it. Some folks say, oh, you're stupid, you tearing up. You ain't tearing up. Walmart and Target and all them gonna be cool. Shit.
You get to tearing up shit in your neighborhood, and you gotta go out to the other neighborhoods.
Oh, man, listen. Who cares if you just gotta drive a little bit? Tear that motherfucker up. I don't care.
Tear it up. Burn
it
it down to crisp, huh?
Burn it down.
Fight the power, huh?
Fight the motherfucking power.
Everybody must die.
I ain't saying that.
That's what it sounds like.
I ain't saying everybody must die.
Everybody must die. Burn down the buildings. Man,
how else is we gonna get hurt? We gotta get hurt somehow, man.
And then people saying you gotta get hurt, you gotta vote. But if you got guys like
vote, how is voting gonna stop cop? Well, how's that gonna happen?
I guess when you make changes, and then you can switch things onto certain situations.
I guess.
You're talking about local. You get more folk.
Yeah, you
get different folk in there and switch down. Switch laws and stuff. And
right. That's the only way we can do it.
Legislations and stuff and get things together, man.
But if we ain't got people together working together, then that's never gonna happen either, man. And it all starts with the community. You get the community together, you figure out what y'all want. What do we want? What do we want out of the superintendent of our school? What do we want out of the sheriff? What do we want out of this judge?
Yeah.
Let's figure out what we want, and then that's how we set our votes. Well, I don't care if it's Democrat, Republican. What do we want, and who's gonna provide what we want?
Well,
We come and vote together as a group like that would be something powerful, man. But if we can't get it together,
yeah, the other, you can get back. The other guys, John Manley and Miles Cosgrove, those are the two other officers that were also acquitted. So to let y'all know who the other two officers was with Brent
Rihanna.
Hankins.
Rihanna thing?
Yeah, Brent Hankins.
Oh,
Yeah, there was the three officers. So go ahead.
yeah, man. I mean, that's it.
Yeah, Brent Hankins. Go ahead.
We get that going, and then everything be good. Then we can put folks in there. Then, we can start changing things. Until we get to that level, then it's going to still be the same, man.
It's just, once again, it goes back to I can't even though, like I said, voting to change, I just really think this is never going to end. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you got certain states like Virginia, Dallas, Alabama, Mississippi. It's just certain laws and things, man. I think it's just never gonna change, man. And no matter if it's a killing in Kentucky, Indianapolis, Atlanta, Cleveland,
California, Missouri, we keep on going. Atlanta,
it's still going, things is going to be what it is, man. And we can keep fighting, making rallies, going up peace signs. Like, they had a protest along with this when the verdict came. 2 cops got shot. I mean, we just going to keep angry and just let out anger? Everybody shoot at somebody kill somebody, to get some type of justice and peace?
I think, like, the riot and the what's the name is to be heard. The protesting is to be heard.
I agree with that.
You gotta be heard. Now, we got social media. The world is starting to see what happened.
Right.
So the protesting and shit, that's good. Tearing up, I'm getting your attention. I think that's, it comes with it sometimes. To get some attention. But, then after that, then it's time to start moving differently.
Right.
Let's just don't protest and just go home and, all right, you know what I'm saying? We got to start moving differently.
Well, we're gonna stay on this topic for a minute. We got a little bit of time, but we gotta give the people, the hood sponsor.
Willie Whiskers, man. Willie Whiskers beard oil or beard balm. Cop it, man. Hit me to vet up. A1 Beauty Supply. I need to be getting in touch with her. Man, keep your stuff healthy.
Oh, no more Bobby Cundiff?
Huh?
No more
Oh, yeah, Bobby Cundiff, yeah. Matter of fact, I probably need to get with Bobby, too. Yeah, man, Willie Whiskers beard oil, beard balm, man. Keep your stuff healthy, nice, shiny, man. Have you looking good, man? Smelling good.
Listen,
Willie Whiskers. Copy.
go cop it, man. Listen, it's good for you. It's good for your crew. All you guys, man, going out there, man, you flexing. You on the gram, you on the book or whatever, man. Your beard alright, man, but it can improve, man. It can get a little better, get a little shinier. Have a little spark to yourself, man. Willie Whiskers, man. My man got this, man. We're gonna pump it too, man. Till it hit to the sky. And then once it hit to the sky, we still gonna pump it. You know what I'm saying? So come get your joints, man, and should I get back to the mic? I'm sorry. Go get your joints and keep rocking, man, with Willie Whiskers, man. What it do for you, it do for me, do for whatever, man. Go ahead, you ready for the anthem, man? Yep, another one.
Go
so right. Keep you looking good every morning, noon, and night. They call it Willie Whiskers. It looks so good. It'll have you styling when you rolling through the hood.
Willie Whiskers, man.
Whiskers, man. A nice joint, man. Go cop it, man. Be it. And don't be shit. I don't know where the hell that came from. But anyway, back to the show. Yo, we was, talking about the community. It starts with the community or whatever. We've been saying that, man, for the past.
Yeah, because that's what it's all about.
You've been saying that for the past 3 weeks, but hell, it don't. The only community is, I say it starts with the community, but the community is affected by the jurisdiction. And according to the jurisdiction, and then these people keep sticking with these old ass laws to keep us in a hole. Excuse me. Where they let a certain
starts with the people.
Yeah, but community. Only way the community is affected when you hear a decision from the legislation from for the jurisdiction. I mean, so prime example, when homeboy you should have known something was gonna pop off because that week they shut down. They had like a state of emergency, shut down the courts and all the government offices.
Mm-hmm.
We should have saw it coming that it was gonna be a not guilty verdict.
Right.
So now what I'm saying is when that little shrewd little whatever of a man he is, Daniel, horrible guy. He comes with the verdict. Now the whole hood is like, for real? So now that anger comes from his message. So if he would have said, you know what, we convict all 3 of these guys manslaughter or homicide or whatever the charge was set for.
Mm-hmm.
The whole community has been loved and nothing has been happening. They've just been like, we got justice. But no, last week they want to give the family $12 million. That's fucking hush money.
Right.
They gave him some fucking hush money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they saw this coming, man. They been saw this coming, man.
I mean,
they just
if the community, the people in the community, come together and vote or do whatever they got to do for the community, and then it's about the people, man. The people change the laws. But we got to understand, man. We got a lot of power, but we just don't know how to use it.
Listen, that's true. That's true. That is true.
We the people.
That is true. But they did listen. That's what they thought about Daniel Cameron. They seen him as a black man. Like, let's vote this guy. He probably like, if you vote for me, I make sure crime goes down.
But was it his decision, or he just?
Well, the Attorney General, it's like, I can't get the full description of it, but he the one that set the charges where they come to a decision and they say,
oh, okay,
we gonna charge him with this, we gonna charge him with that. Right. And the rest goes to the jury. Then, but I guess when it came back, because it was a big case, he announced what was going on. It still went through the jury and things of that nature. I guess he just felt he needed to give out the decision. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he got like a little say so about how that should have been taken care of. You know what I mean? And I just feel he did the wrong thing. He sold out on himself. He sold out on his community. He had something to do with this. He could have had this switched around. You see what I'm saying? I just think he just a sellout.
Oh man. I don't know this. I ain't gonna call that man no sellout just for announcing what he had. He had a.
Attorney General's got a part of this, man. They do. But he I don't know how long he got, but they're gonna get his ass up out of there, man. They're gonna get his ass up out of there. And as that city mourns, another week or two, another day, there's still gonna be some, some bad feedback that's gonna, this ain't over, man.
It definitely ain't over, man.
This ain't over.
It definitely ain't over. It's gonna keep happening, man. It been happening. It been happening. Everybody mad at Trump. It happened on Trump's watch. It happened on Obama's watch. It's been happening, man. I mean, all the way back from what? The first one, the Rodney King beating when they first got that recorded. But yeah,
Something like that. It's kind of sort of similar in the same
Right.
situation. You know, he didn't die, but he was physically and mentally damaged.
Right.
And you know, he got a little money, a little hush money, and them guys got away clean.
Yeah,
and
not guilty, and then burned that city up. But they burned a lot of black businesses too.
yeah. So like, do you think, you know, because like, you know, cops get, it's just straight immunity, huh? They just get the automatic immunity.
That's what it seemed like, man.
Because like I said, it was 12 witnesses. 11 said they didn't hear the Cossack police, and then you go off of one. And
Yeah,
rock with
how
that.
is that? You know.
And you know, like, do the cops sit with their union rep, and they sit and tell the truth, and just like whatever you say here will not be out of the walls, it'll be kept in here and this and that, and then they come with this decision. You really, you know, because you know you get a lot of stuff like, prime example, I can't. I'm just going off the top of my head. It was a lady cop in Texas that killed the man in the house.
Yeah.
She thought it was hers, and she went in the wrong house.
Right.
And she only got like maybe
10 years?
Yeah, something like
10 years, man. She killed him, and the judge going up hugging her.
So yeah,
Like, what the-
yeah, like is it like the immunity they get to pass? And
Yeah, I mean, evidently they do, man. Evidently they do. It's just sad, man. It's sad. I'm just getting so numb to it that I figure, like, we can't talk to, because I guess we can't talk to these damn cops. They're not listening. They don't give a fuck. We can't talk to these residents. They ain't gonna listen. So it's like, it's on us. We can't keep saying, I can't breathe, and
I know we like 19 now, but you know, question of the day. How do you feel about, and you know, question of the day, everybody, you know, if you know, feel to call in. How do you feel about the verdict, and do you feel anything, I know we've been saying any changes gonna make, is there any changes that's gonna be different around here, or do we need to vote to get different people in to make things better? Regardless of skin color or whatever, do you think, can you trust any person that you get into office when it comes to the judicial system? Call up, give them the number, Sophie.
330-791-5967. That's 330-791-5967. Yeah, hit us up, man. Let us know.
Yeah, we'd like to hear from somebody. Y'all people's out, y'all drop lines. I wish we could read them out, but we a little far away, but
Yeah, we
you know,
working on that. We gonna get it together.
yeah, give a call out, man. You know what I'm saying? Get wet with your boys, man. You know what I'm saying? Get dipped in the pool, man. But it just, there's a lot of cops. There's some that go to jail, but some don't. Out of all these cases, man.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. I don't understand how much can try to sit there and justify it and try to throw dirt on the other person's name. He was this and that. So that means it's cool to kill him like this and that? I don't care. I don't care about his past, man. Be right. Be right about how things is going down. Man. You come in there, y'all messing up, killing people that don't need to be killed. I mean, it's simple, man. It's simple to me. It's just that, you know, this country ain't, I don't know, it just never was for us, man.
No, and that's
It was never
that's
for
what I'm
us.
saying.
I don't even think the Constitution was ever
No,
written
because
for us.
I think in the Constitution we 3/5 of a man.
Right,
3/5 of a man.
right, and then
I
you
can't
know,
even say a man, a man. 3/5 of a man. Like, how the hell we 3/5 of a man? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, man, and you know, the 13 came, but you know.
How do you feel about the not search rule? Should the police be able to knock on your door, come in, kick it in, grab you, beat you? You know they coming in, putting it on you. You know what I'm saying? Your kids is there, your woman is there, everybody there. They tearing up your whole house. Should that be legal?
No. Hell no. No, if it's somebody in the house, man.
And should they be able should they be able to destroy your home like that?
They shouldn't be able to, if you ask me.
You have any
I
reason?
believe, like, they try to rush in quickly, so they don't try to, get rid of nothing or flush nothing down. But maybe they should come up with something like, okay, we can turn y'all water off, just in case if that happened, and we coming to get you, bro. And if it comes to violence, most of the time it ain't, because they strapped up and they know they is. It ain't gonna come to that. But sometimes it do, and then that's when you gotta use the force that you guys have. But it shouldn't be. It should be a knock at the door, like, come on, hey, we about to come in, we got a warrant. I mean, simple as that. They ain't coming to the door. Yeah, I believe they should knock it down, I guess. But as far as running through, tearing up, all that, come on, man, is that necessary? I mean, they tearing up, they shooting folks, who the biggest gang of niggas in the city, man? It's always the damn cops, man, in every city, man. But
Yeah.
It's just frustrating, man. And like I said, I'm starting to get numb to it because this is gonna keep on happening. We just gotta make changes to ourselves, so we can start taking care of our families, get the communities right. I keep saying this. I just wanted to stick in y'all head how important it is. We get the communities right, and then it's going, man. We come up with this. I ain't gonna say a party, you know what I'm saying, but if the community together, like I said, we can get who we want in the offices and get the change in laws.
Yeah, but like I said, all skin folk and kin folk.
Right.
And these guys
Exactly.
can sell us the biggest.
I agree.
If you get me in, I swear I go to every urban city and just fight for every equality and
Right.
every justice. And as soon as this guy
Get in there, and
Yeah.
then we stay on his ass.
That man
We
ain't-
gotta
that man
stay
ain't
on
in the
his
hood no
ass.
more.
We gotta stay on his
Man, ain't in the
ass.
hood no more, man. You can call up, talk. All the secretary gonna do is like, okay, I'll leave a message. I'll give it to him shortly and all that BS like that. You know what I'm saying? And
I mean, if he get flooded with calls every day, everybody checking up on him. I mean, these people working for us. They're supposed to be working for the people.
Yeah.
If we get somebody in there, we gotta be on them. We gotta hold them accountable for what they said they was gonna do.
right.
I mean, it's just simple as that, man. We gotta start holding these cats accountable, man.
We do.
Yeah, like the sheriffs and judges and the folks that we getting this.
We need honesty, man. Straight honesty. I know
It's always gonna be some snakes, man, in the
Yeah.
grass, bro. But yeah, man. I mean, if they can, like I said, we get somebody in there who we want. We get who in there we want, and just like I said, hold them accountable, man. We gotta hold them accountable.
Okay, when you get people in, they ain't always got to be black, man. You can be white too.
Right, whoever's gonna help.
Whoever's
It don't matter if it's black, white. I mean, I ain't just saying,
Jewish.
let's just flood everything with black. No, we need the people who gonna help, who gonna actually help the communities. That's what I'm talking about. They can be white, black, green, orange. Motherfucking Space Jam alien can come up out there and be one shit. Just as long as we start getting fair, equal treatment, and better in our neighborhoods and taking care of our families and making it safe for our kids. Simple as that. But we might need.
I think the police, the way how police, they do their protocol. I think a lot of it need to be revised.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. I mean, they need to go through certain type of training, man, in order to deal with folks. This need to be evaluated by, it need to be more serious than what it is.
Right.
I mean, you probably do more serious shit trying to get your CDLs than to be a cop. But, you got to go through some mental training.
Right.
They got to be mentally evaluated by somebody, just to make sure, like, I don't know. Then, you see some cops, that's on that Canton PD or probably any PD. They don't live in this inner city part. You know what I'm saying?
No.
They live out there somewhere.
Yeah,
so they only
canal footing and shit.
Right. So they only think of a black person is from where? TV.
TV.
Right. They only dealings, because they ain't dealing with no black folks out there.
Oh yeah.
So when they come here to do their job,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They might feel so like, oh, there he go. It's one of them thugs or gangsters. Or you got any drugs? Or you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, everybody ain't on that. Some folks is, but they just ain't got the right.
Yeah. Just ignorant to the
right. Just ignorance. You know what I'm saying? Like all black folks ain't like that.
Just ignorant to the cause.
Right. Right. So
I
think we need to let the kids know that, like the Officer Sharp dude, man. Shout out to Officer Sharp, man. I love what he's doing. We need like more of him. We need more of them type of cops, man. Black or white, just around the community trying to do this for the kids. Let the kids know, man. Like, the kids love it, man. I think he coached too. I think he coached my son, man.
Oh no, okay.
I think he did. Was it last year? Or was it,
he used to play for the Kansas Jayhawks.
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
When I was in the halfway, he was one of the counselors and shit. Cool dude, you know what I'm saying?
Like he need to have a class for cops on how to be, man.
I agree. Like, as far like I was saying with the protocols, as far as like when they come to your door, your car door, I don't think they should pull out their gun. I understand somebody get frantic, yeah, but like only when they doing something crazy. But when you just get nervous and you just grabbing on your gun and you just scared because you see a black man and a black man upset because he don't understand why he's getting pulled over. Hell, I can't even say even white to the black cop. All cops. You know what I'm saying? No gun pulling on the doors. When you go into the car doors.
And I can understand some of the things because a lot of things is for their safety. They want to be safe. They make sure that. But
I'm saying, like,
y'all judgment be messed up,
messed
man.
up. Y'all get a little frantic. Grab your hand on a little punk ass pistol.
And sometimes I'm wondering, like, it's happening so systematically around the whole country. Maybe they putting these cats in, maybe these cats is meaning to do this shit. Well, I'm pretty sure, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it was an accident. Nah, most of them ain't no accidents. It's not happening around the whole country like this on accident. It's systematically keep happening, and it's just sickening to me, man. It's sickening.
That's why some things need to change.
Right.
And it should not be a no knock warrant rule. That should be damaged. If you're gonna come to the house, you gotta come. You knock. I don't know about kicking in the doors because that it could be kids in there.
But like, okay, if you knock on the door but you know they in there.
No, knock. Yeah, you knock. Go ahead. Explain what you said.
Like, if you know they in there and you got your kids in there, then you probably should have answered the door, and take your charge. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to do something. You're gonna have to do something because I understand. Like, I got kids in here. I want to answer the door.
Right.
No,
I'm not answering. You can't get
and
me.
put the kid in the blind.
Right.
No, but yeah, I'll kick down the door too.
Right.
But,
okay.
No, but like when it comes to something like that, maybe. But just like usually when you used to see cops and when all that shit was on,
Right.
you just see them.
Yeah, they just come in
police!
boom,
You know what I'm saying?
pop, pop, pop. Tear gas, everything.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
Remember the Dave Chappelle, the tear gas,
right.
The
the
dog,
dog,
he probably shot the dog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that type shit.
And that was so funny, man. But it's so
Yeah,
true.
true.
Like if it was switched up,
Right.
it'd be, you know, that's what it'd be like. You know,
You just chilling there in your bed with your girl. Hear a thing.
right?
You going on dog. You know the dog got your back.
Right.
Homie, pop your dog.
Right.
Now you all tucked up.
Right.
Your arm up here, and you,
Right.
your wife, and you know, she naked. They tussling with her. You know what I'm saying? My wife is naked. Damn, man.
And then now I'm thinking about Chappelle, man. When he said, then his wife threw her tits in my hand.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Grabbed it.
You're right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
It's just, come on, man.
Yeah, man.
A lot of stuff just really need to be changed, man. And you know, like, man, whoo, Cambridge, boy, that's another day top for that. There's a lot of stuff need to be cut down, showed down, changed to Cambridge, boy. Hey, boy, boy, go ahead and get on that look. They'll turn you back around, like, hey, buddy, where you going, buddy? Where you just came from? You can smell like you just came from an oil well. Where you come from? I just came from work. Where's work at, buddy? You know, like, man, you know. But yeah, it's just a lot of stuff that needs to be changed, man, in order to make things, because they ain't doing that. They ain't doing that in the suburban area, man. They just ain't kicking down doors, man. They going to them people's house politely, and they bringing out their sons or daughters. Because when them boys, you know what I'm saying, them boys in suburbia have them little ecstasy stings and things like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear them getting their doors kicked down. And they ain't shooting their Labrador either.
No.
They ain't shooting they twin Rottweilers that's all clean, look like they won first place at the pet shop or at the pet contest. You know what I'm saying? They ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? They ain't throwing none of them guys in the pool either. Right. You know, guys get to run and the police I'm talking about like some bad boy stuff. It's an explosion, boom, boom. Right. He running and the cop jumping. They go into the water and the cop choke the guy out in the water and you under arrest. And
guess what? Guess what that is? That's the damn war on drugs.
Yeah, that's the war on
drugs. Like,
goddamn,
man. I mean, why y'all making it into a war? You know what I'm saying? Okay, if somebody doing something, go get them. You know. And sometimes some folks is violent. Sometimes folks gonna be trying to shoot back and all that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course you got, you do have your off the wall guys,
right?
But I'm just
that's going out with it. But,
yeah, but
and I understand when they get dealt with or whatnot. But.
Yeah, but for regular people, come on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Show some love.
You got a couple pounds of weed in
Yeah.
there.
You look, no. We got a warrant. You used to run around with 15 pounds of weed. This guy got a little half that he got from John Wayne.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
In a 38.
Yeah, the old rusty ass 38 with the tape, tape wrapped around the damn hand. Like, man, that ain't no guy, man. That's just a,
shooting kids.
Yeah, that's just a young ass bull, man. Right. Trying to come up. Matter of fact, he was just watching the game, man. It was Sunday, man. He was watching the game. He got a bag. He was watching the game. Y'all want to kick it? Y'all want to kick it at the door? Talking about he got 15 pounds. That boy ain't never seen 15 pounds in his life. Except on YouTube, some shit like that. Cause you saw him flexing on the ground with some dollars, man. There was a whole bunch of ones out of them 20s, man. That man had like 5 20s, man, and a whole bunch of ones, man. He got a box today. He had $150. He got $20 worth of ones. Man, everybody do that, man. You know what I'm saying?
But like I said before, it all comes from the economics. If we had in these bad neighborhoods, if we had it together and we could give out jobs and something that's gonna actually pay. Then folks might not have to go on them type of levels to have to sell drugs.
Well, until
to
you
try
got
to get some type of money that's illegal, I guess.
So until we have change within the judicial system, matter black and white, for people that care enough to, along with the suburban hoods, to make everything cool. And when something goes down, fight for justice and give the hurt victims a sight of relief, or feel of relief when it comes to justice, instead of giving them hush money. You know, the world is never gonna be right, and we're gonna continue to see these things every day as life occurs. And the more me and the Dolphin talk about, or anybody else is doing podcasts, all we're gonna do is just keep blowing hot air until something changes. And now it's 2020 when it's real serious. People in Indianapolis, people in Atlanta, California, Canton, wherever, you got to vote. And if you don't want to vote, then shut the hell up. If something go bad, and you be the first person to be on the book or the gram saying this and saying that. That need to change. Bottom line. Man, so Swoop, we did another one, man.
There's another one.
We did another one, man. I think it was pretty good for the things that happened this week.
It was kind of crazy, man.
But
seems like it's kind of hard to get some guests on here, man. I don't know what's going on.
But at the end of the show, must go on.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
How many folks done flaked on us?
I ain't gonna take it there. I ain't jumping.
Numbers is crazy, man.
But it's all good, man. Until then, you know what I'm saying? You rocking with Herm Jack.
The Dolphin.
And y'all now
Been dipped in the pool.
once again.